Have you ever seen a rumor spread so fast that an entire fandom suddenly stopped everything just to talk about it? Because that's exactly what happened recently among ARMY. What started as a simple discussion quickly turned into one of the most talked about topics across fan communities. People were sharing screenshots, posting reactions, creating edits, and revisiting years of unforgettable Taehyung and Jungkook moments. But here's the interesting part. The discussion itself wasn't what captured everyone's attention. It was the memories that came flooding back afterward. Hello ARMY and welcome back to Taekook fans. Today's video is about the viral discussion that got fans talking and why it reminded so many people of the incredible connection that Taehyung and Jungkook have shared throughout the years. And trust me, the more fans talked about it, the more emotional the conversation became. Purple Heart, the discussion that suddenly went viral. As BTS fans already know, it doesn't take much for a Taehyung and Jungkook topic to become huge online. One photo, one smile, one interaction, and suddenly everyone is talking. That's exactly what happened this time. Within hours, fan pages were discussing the topic. Reaction videos started appearing. Comments poured in from every corner of the fandom. Many people weren't even focused on the rumor itself. Instead, they started talking about why Taehyung and Jungkook continue to capture so much attention after all these years. And honestly, the answer isn't difficult to understand. Purple Heart, they've grown up together. One reason so many fans feel connected to Taehyung and Jungkook's story is because ARMY has watched them grow together. When BTS first began their journey, they were incredibly young. They trained together, performed together, faced challenges together, and eventually achieved success together. Fans witnessed every stage of that journey. That's something special. Many friendships come and go, but seeing two people share years of experiences on the world's biggest stages naturally creates memories that fans cherish. Whenever ARMY looks back at old clips, one thing becomes obvious. Taehyung and Jungkook have shared countless moments throughout BTS's career. From debut days to sold-out stadium tours, they've stood beside each other through some of the most important moments of their lives. And because fans have witnessed that journey, every new interaction naturally attracts attention. Purple Heart, the moments fans never forget. As the recent discussion spread online, many fans began reposting some of their favorite memories. Suddenly, timelines were filled with old videos, concert interactions, funny behind-the-scenes moments, heartwarming interviews, and clips that newer fans had never seen before. Some remembered moments where Taehyung made Jungkook laugh. Others remembered times when Jungkook couldn't stop smiling around Taehyung. There were moments from tours, award shows, fan meetings, live streams, and every fan seemed to have a different favorite memory. That's what made the conversation so interesting. Instead of focusing entirely on speculation, many people ended up celebrating the history these two idols have shared. Purple Heart, the way social media completely exploded. What surprised many fans wasn't just the discussion itself. It was how quickly the entire fandom reacted. Within a matter of hours, posts about the topic were appearing everywhere. Fans were creating edits, sharing old clips, posting side-by-side comparisons of memorable moments from different BTS eras. Some people were discovering interactions they had never seen before. Others were revisiting memories they hadn't thought about in years. And suddenly, timelines became filled with Taehyung and Jungkook content. It almost felt like the fandom had collectively decided to take a trip down memory lane. For a long-time ARMY, it was a reminder of just how many moments these two have shared over the years. For newer fans, it was an opportunity to understand why so many people continue talking about them. Purple Heart, why ARMY notices everything. If there's one thing BTS fans are known for, it's paying attention. ARMY notices details, tiny details, the smallest smile, the briefest glance, the quickest reaction. Nothing goes unnoticed. That's why whenever Taehyung and Jungkook interact publicly, fans immediately start discussing it. Sometimes it's a laugh. Sometimes it's a joke. Sometimes it's simply the way they react to one another. Those moments might only last a few seconds, but for fans, they often become unforgettable memories. A glance captured by a camera, a smile during a concert, a funny moment during an interview. These small interactions often become the clips fans replay the most. Purple Heart, the power of nostalgia. As discussions continued online, something unexpected happened. People became nostalgic. Many fans started remembering when they first became ARMY. Others revisited old BTS content for the first time in years. Some spent entire evenings watching classic clips. And suddenly the conversation wasn't about a rumor anymore. It was about memories. People remembered concerts they attended, videos they watched, moments that made them smile during difficult times. For many ARMY, BTS has been part of their lives for years. So whenever a discussion sparks a wave of nostalgia, emotions naturally follow. Because fans aren't simply watching old videos. They're revisiting important chapters of their own lives. Purple Heart, why fans feel so connected to their story. Part of the reason these conversations continue happening is because fans have followed BTS for such a long time. People didn't just discover Taehyung and Jungkook yesterday. Many ARMY have spent years watching their journey. They watched them grow from young trainees into global superstars. They watched them perform in small venues and later sell out massive stadiums. They witnessed challenges, successes, milestones, and unforgettable memories. Because fans have been there for so much of that journey, they naturally feel connected to the story. Purple Heart, final thoughts. The recent viral discussion may have started with a question, but it ended up reminding fans of something much bigger. The incredible memories they've shared as part of the BTS journey. The laughter, the concerts, the unforgettable moments, and the connections that continue bringing people together. No matter what side of the discussion you fall on, one thing is certain. ARMY loves revisiting Taehyung and Jungkook moments. And judging by the reactions online, that isn't changing any time soon. Now we want to hear from you. What is your favorite Taehyung and Jungkook memory of all time? Was it a concert moment? A behind-the-scenes interaction? A funny interview? Or something completely different? Let us know in the comments below. And if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications for more Taekook fans content. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the next video. Purple Heart disclaimer. This video is created for entertainment purposes and discusses fan reactions to publicly visible moments. No claims are made regarding the private lives, relationships, or families of any BTS members.